Golden Truth. Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland. Matt Ryan traded to the Colts. And more. That's what's coming up next on the next episode of the Golden Truth. Let's hit that intro. All right. Welcome y'all to the Golden Truth as stated in the cold intro there. Episode 7, Deshaun Watson finding a new home or going to Cleveland, Matt Ryan to the Colts. I'm going to be reacting with my co-host, Aaron Faxman, which have you noticed, he actually did show up on time. However, he is currently muted because he's in a different location than where he should be. But let's give the floor to Aaron Faxon. So, Aaron, if you can unmute yourself, how you doing? How's it going? And
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Where are you right now? At least, try your best not to show your background. Where are you at right now?
I'm at a restaurant right now. I'm having
Oh, you're cutting out.
Yeah, I'm with my friends and family. I have friends up from Virginia, and
So they're not your
we're having some
family either?
lunch. Well,
They're not
we're
your
all
family
family. Sorry, I don't.
Dang, what a jerk.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm a jerk. I got it.
If you're noticing, yeah, he's at a restaurant right now, so he's basically gonna be muted and unmuted and things like that. So, I mean, Aaron, I told you this before. I told you if you can't, I know that things
Bro,
happen.
I get that you
know
told me
that things-
before, but I can't. Like this is like last minute.
Yeah, but you should have texted me or something.
AJ,
I could have worked something out, but it is what it is. So it's gonna just feel weird, y'all. Like, oh my god, this is gonna feel so weird having Aaron muted throughout the broadcast. So but we'll see how it goes. But Aaron, well, y'all, this is basically gonna be a not a Washington stream for the first time in a good while. I know that I do Washington content, but this is proof that I'm more of an NFL guy too. I can cover NFL stories. Just Washington really hasn't gotten any signings done aside from Carson Wentz and things like that. Aaron, I do want to ask your thoughts on Carson Wentz's press conference this past Friday. Let's lead off with that, and then we'll be discussing Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland, Matt Ryan going to the Colts, and then other moves around the NFL. So let's start off with Carson Wentz. Did you take a look at Carson Wentz's press game or press conference, and what were your thoughts?
It seems like it was a mixed bag for me because like he was kind of. Like when you see moves like this, you kind of see it being something where you think, oh well, he's going to kind of in spite of the Eagles, but I don't know. He just seemed kind of off and maybe a little bit too animated at times. That's what I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me 1 second, Aaron. I need you to ad-lib for a quick second.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, he just seemed quite a bit animated. He was talking about some of his hopes for the future of the team as he was the future of the team as he was what he was hoping to accomplish.
Okay, can I do the elf?
What he was hoping to.
Can I do chicken?
What he was hoping to do.
Yeah. I want to do a cider rice.
I don't know if the offense is built for him personally again, but I think it'll be very interesting to see going forward in the future.
Yeah, chicken and tortilla.
It'll be very interesting to see going forward how well he does. If they even have him starting as quarterback, because that's going to be another interesting thing, is because they have Tyler Heineke as a backup. They have Tyler Heineke as a backup, but it'll be very interesting to see if they decide to bring Carson Wentz right into the fire.
Thank you.
I don't know. Do you think, Oscar? Do you think Carson Wentz will start right away? What do you think, man? Carson Wentz starts right away, or do you think he's a backup?
Cheese on the side.
The
shredded cheese.
I think that he'll start right away, because I think Washington has a habit of throwing their new quarterbacks that they get into the fire right away. Trial by fire situation. And I really think that he's going to be right away, thrown into it. So I'm curious. I'm curious what your thoughts are. If he's going to be a starter right away, or if he's going to be a backup first, and maybe run into it later. But I don't know. All right, man. I'm going to be in a much quieter place. Sorry. All right. I'm in a much quieter place now. It should be much better. I think that Carson Wentz is. I'm like I said. I've always understood the move, and I've understood why Washington made it, because they want to be one of those teams that wins right now. I just don't know how it's gonna go, man. Like, Carson Wentz is not. Ever since that Philly Super Bowl year, he has just not been there. And so I'm curious how it's going to go. I really am. But I don't know. He's got good mobility. He's got, like, in his press conference, he was hopeful, but he just seemed subdued. Like, I don't know. Like, he seemed subdued when they talked about, like, how, I want to succeed with the team. Sort of the stereotypical thing that you would see when it comes to a quarterback dealing with the media. But then when you got to talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, you seemed a little bit more animated, and it begged the question to me. Is he really over his time in Philly, or is he just kind of wishing? Is he still kind of wishing that things had turned out differently, and that Jalen Hurts hadn't taken the starting job from him? So I don't know. I look at the situation. I look at Carson Wentz, and I think, this is what it has to be. This is what it has to be. So again, I'm curious if, as to your opinion, Oscar, do you think that there's just so much to dissect here too, because there's just so much to dissect as far as Carson Wentz goes. I wish I knew. I don't know. it's such an iffy topic of Carson Wentz because you don't know how he's going to do, and you have the feeling that he's going to end up like every other veteran quarterback that ends up going to Washington, and then just gets chewed up and spit out.
Yeah. By the way, I jumped in the middle of your conversation because I know that you're currently at a restaurant. So
I'm in a quieter place now.
Oh, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you eat? Because I also don't want to.
No, I'm gonna be. My sister's gonna text me when I get my food, so don't worry.
Okay, because here's the thing. Because I know that family time is, it's precious to everyone, dude. And this is why I told you, like, let me know if you're gonna not be able to, in the middle of something.
So I was getting ready to.
Because I understand, like, I could have asked, like, I basically asked Jason to come in and, in the case that you need to run, so that way I'm not, by myself.
Well, so I'll tell you what happened. This is what happened. I was preparing because I'm staying in my shed while they're up here from Virginia for the week, and literally like right before I'm getting ready for the podcast, and this is like maybe not even a half an hour ago. She goes, "Oh yeah, we're going to El Jalisco."
Oh man. No, but you could have texted me because then half an hour is still time to have Jason, to let Jason know, give him a heads up. Hey, I need you because he's coming in here in a few to.
Well, if anything, what I'll do is I'll dip out once my sister texts me to have my food.
Yeah. So I guess. So,
but there is a couple other things I wanted to tell you about too, because I don't know if you know this, but Jamison Crowder is actually signing a deal with the Buffalo
Bills.
Yeah, with the Bills.
I saw that.
To me, that makes them even more lethal.
Yes.
And by the way, and I don't know who has been spreading rumors about the Bills trading Josh Allen, but it's not true.
Man, dude, that's fake news.
That's what I'm saying, but like that's the thing, dude. Like, you got to really look. Like, anybody who goes out there and looks at news about the NFL, really vet it, because it's clickbait. And that
wow. I got a notification, and I guess we can talk about this real fast. As soon as you finish your spiel on,
because Matt Ryan's going to the Colts too, and then Marcus Mariota is going to the Falcons.
Let's talk about Marcus Mariota, because I feel like this is going to be a quick conversation for me. I don't think that's a good idea, and here's why.
They need a pocket passer, and he's mobile.
Not just that. Arthur Smith was the offensive coordinator
in Tennessee when
he was in Tennessee. So that's just not going to, like, that's just something that didn't work for him. So just why? Like, I don't agree with that move either.
I think it's dumb. I think it's really dumb, and I think to expect, to anticipate being able to accommodate him. Like, this is the thing. Tennessee had a system. They had what was built what at that time. What was built for him. What was built for him. And I think that it's like trying to insert somebody into a system, insert a puzzle piece, and force it into a place where it just doesn't fit.
No, just quick, like, ah! Oh man, are you all right? That's what I did.
But yes, I think that I really do think that Marcus Mariota needs an offense whose offensive line is more athletic and is built for him. Atlanta's offense and what they're used to doing is built for a strictly pocket passer.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan, the reason why he's got it here is because the Falcons were in the get Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. Like,
they had to go for a backup when Deshaun Watson got sent to Cleveland, which, by the way, nobody knows. Like, there's a lot of rumors, but nobody knows where Baker Mayfield's going.
Dude, nobody wants Baker, bro. Nobody wants Baker.
He's gonna end up like Tim Tebow.
He basically said, "Oh, I want to go to the Colts." The Colts got Matt Ryan.
Well, and the other interesting thing too is Calvin.
The rumor mill was that he would be a better fit in Washington. Washington went for Carson Wentz. Seattle got rid of
Russell Wilson, and he went to Denver.
And he went to, the only viable option that I see him And here's the thing: it depends on how the Seattle Seahawks feel with Drew Lock. Is if he goes to Seattle, but if Seattle doesn't want him, that's proof that.
And by the way, Matt Barkley also got signed as a backup quarterback for the Bills too. Like that free agency thing happened this week too. And I actually think that's a good move. I think Barkley is a solid backup. But the thing that I find very, very interesting about all this too is a quarterback can do well if they've got bits and pieces built around them. Calvin Ridley was playing for the Falcons, and then but now he's suspended for the year because of gambling.
Yeah.
So the only guy that Marcus Mariota could have had to throw to is now gone for the year.
And plus Kyle, and he now only has Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, but again, he's injury prone too.
Kyle Pitts?
I thought he had quite a few injuries the past few years.
No, Kyle Pitts is a rookie, dude.
Oh well, he was injury prone in college though.
Let me add Jason into the stream.
I got you, bro. No worries. But I think it's going to be interesting to see, because I feel like there's a reason people think this, and every time a person goes.
What's good, Jason? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Aaron, I think you cut out.
No, did you remove him?
No.
You might want to check, because sometimes A, Chrome will remove people, and B, when you add somebody, someone sometimes falls off.
Hold on. Oh no, he's muted.
But that's weird because he literally just was in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, and when I added you, that's when he cut out. And then when I looked at his option to add him back, it says Mike.
Yeah, but he probably didn't do that on purpose. Remember when you got muted in my podcast and I had to unmute you again because it accidentally muted you? See if you can ask him to unmute.
Aaron, unmute yourself.
Yeah, Aaron. Oh my god. I don't look good for YouTube right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
I was like just sitting here while you guys were talking and Aaron was being Aaron, and I was just kind of doing my work, and actually I was on the bed because I was using my iPad because I'm like, you know what, for right now I just want to start a little slow, but no.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's fine.
Aaron, what happened to Aaron? Because
I'm telling you here. Let me see. Can you see the other? Hold on a second. Yeah, he's okay. So
yeah, but it says unmute Mike.
Try and unmute him. Yourself.
I did try to unmute him. It didn't work.
Here, let me send him a text.
Oh.
Sorry about that. A doctor called me.
Oh, okay.
What up, my man? What up, my man? Aaron. What happened? A doctor called him and he needs to be resuscitated?
Yeah, basically.
A doctor called him and there's a fart up his ass he can't let out?
Oh, come on, bro. Not you too.
This is actually my first time on YouTube since Wednesday night.
No, Thursday or Friday. Because you uploaded the Oh wait, do you mean a live stream?
That live stream was Tuesday, I want to say. So it was the day before we got Freddie Freeman, yeah. So I haven't been on YouTube, so just exclusively. Real quick while Aaron is out, Kyle Pitts was someone that the Dallas Cowboys wanted last year.
Yeah, basically.
and along with Patrick Surtain.
But they got Marcus Parsons, which is still a
That's
good
right.
bet.
It's it's a good bet to take if you're taking a guy who won Defensive Rookie of the Year. How did Kyle Pitts turn out? Right? And a lot of people say, well, Jason, he didn't have Dan Quinn and all these guys over there from Dallas. I don't think he needed Dan Quinn and all those guys from Dallas. Sure, it helps that Dan Quinn's a great defensive coordinator. But
by the way, our teams are officially ruined.
Oh yeah.
They can't do free agency signings. They don't have money. It's so annoying.
The Dallas Cowboys have signed a few players. They signed Jaron Kearse yesterday.
Yeah, that was a corner from last year. Jerry. That's Jerry Jones's dude. Remember, Jerry Jones likes to sign his own dudes.
Yeah, and then there was a couple other signings that I did not see apparently, so I've got to catch up. But here's the thing: the Cowboys cleared what, $22 million or something like that of the cap, getting rid of Amari Cooper, and then you get rid of that Randy Gregory situation.
He literally flipped the bird on the Cowboys, dude.
He did because I'm tired.
He's like, I'm tired of these 8-8 seasons. I'm tired of saying, yeah, we can go. We're contenders and falling in the first round. He's just tired of it.
Oh, sorry if I'm yawning.
Again, it's like what, 11 a.m. your time, so I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm doing homework. And I'm, just doing my own thing, and I hear
this
Aaron
probably won't be a long stream anyway, because I have to save my juice up for later tonight. Yay!
Oh yeah. No, but my thought here is, on Dallas, that
what happened to Aaron? My question is, where is Aaron?
That's what
he didn't text me nothing.
Hold on.
Let me see. He probably left.
Yeah, he did. I don't see him on the stream. Okay, let me text him.
Oh, yeah, he did leave. He's not in the...
Hold on. Hey, man, we miss you. Oscar is crying.
He probably went to go eat.
As long as it's quiet.
It wasn't quiet.
But he wasn't eating.
It was, but there was a bunch of background noise when we first started. Like backstage, there was when we were backstage before we went live, there was a lot of noise.
I think what you need to do is just ask Aaron, hey, not trying to be rude, not trying to anything. What, I guess he did say it was last minute, so.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, dude, I understand. If you
wait, but so did he go to the restaurant, or because he said I'm up in the shed while they're here from Virginia for a week?
Oh no, he was at a restaurant. He's staying in the shed.
Oh, why would the fuck would he stay in the shed?
My question exactly. I want to
Aaron, what do you do? I don't just give up my room when fucking family gets over here. I'm like, family, get your own fucking shed. No, not you, Siri. But I think with Dallas and I think Washington equally, you guys are making Dallas and Washington. You guys are making moves in the wrong direction.
Basically,
the Raiders got Devontae Adams, and they also got
who
else did the Raiders get?
Traders no more is all I gotta say.
No, they're still traders. I don't give a fuck who they got. They could get.
Oh my god, dude, bite your tongue because, dude, if the Cowboys don't go anywhere this season and the Raiders somehow make it past the first round of the playoffs, you are gonna be miserable, my friend.
I don't see the Cowboys making it to the first round though.
But I'm talking about the Raiders, bro. The Raiders.
I'm already miserable that they got Devontae Adams. That makes them eligible in my book.
I mean,
And I told Tyler that, and Tyler said, "Oh, I don't care that we got him. I mean, he's great. He's a great piece, but I want to see a Super Bowl. I don't want to see a playoff one." I'm like, "No, dude, you can't be. He's not
you
going
can't
to
jump the gun that far. Come on, dude.
He's not. They're not. So he's setting these expectations for his team where fans have set the Cowboys, and I told him, don't do that. What you need to do is say, can you get us to the second round, Devontae?
Because here's the thing: the Raiders, they've been to the playoffs since they've been to that Super Bowl in 03 twice, and they didn't win a playoff game.
Exactly. So, like Dallas. And I said this, and he said, "Oh, you need to shut your mouth." Fucking traitor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a broadcast booth announcement. We don't allow cursing on this podcast, but this blind bitch here does not listen. Anyway,
I don't care.
Brought to you by Get the Memo. No,
no, it's
which is inactive.
Remember.
Anyway, hey, I can almost post in like 3 weeks. Anyway. Or 2, whatever it is. Anyway,
man, dude, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm not gonna bother about that anymore because Real Madrid just depressed me this Sunday. I was depressed, dude. I was sad. I was sad.
You were more sad than
I didn't like. I really wanted to be mad, but I'm like, I can't be mad. I can't like for some.
It was just like a pill that was like, I knew you were coming. My hopes got too because last week they won with a draw, I think, or whatever it was. And no, it was like 3 goals, right?
Yeah, it was like 3-1.
3-1. So you were thinking, kind of like the Golden Knights, have this glimmer of hope, these 2 wins, and then last night. So, I was screaming last night. My mom was like, "Cállate!" And I was like, "No!" And she was like, "Te chingo la madre!" And I was like, "Do it to the Knights." Anyway,
do it to the Knights. I'm so dead. I can't anymore. I just can't. I can't anymore. You know what?
But I mean, yeah, it was a pill that you knew was coming, but they gave you a glimmer of hope. And now you're thinking, why did you do that? You just lost.
Nah, dude. I saw the writing on the wall when Karim Benzema was not gonna play. Like I saw that. I was like,
he's your best player.
Yeah, like, and for me to like believe in Vinicius, I was like, this was Sunday's performance meant that Vinicius is not ready for that spotlight just yet. He's still young.
No, he's still being upside down, up and down. And, from what I've heard in your videos, he has his shiny, awesome moments. He has his good moments, sometimes even defensively, but he hasn't shown the readiness to go against Barcelona, go against Chelsea, go against PSG, go against all these guys, and show that, hey, if you put me in the game, you're guaranteed to win, like Karim Benzema. So,
like my cousin, I also blame my cousin. He was like, "Barcelona is gonna win 3-0." I'm like, dude, hold your horses.
That is way too optimistic.
I was like, stop. I was like, stop the cap. I was like, stop capping, dude. I was like, stop. No, they're not gonna win 3-0. Barcelona is actually pretty good. He's like, those youngsters don't convince me. I was like, and I literally told him, I'm like, do they convince you now? Like after the game, I was like,
who's texting me? Oh, Aaron.
Did he want to go eat?
Yeah, hold on. What he said. If he has the time, he'll pop in, but there's a spur of the moment, so he didn't. He wasn't able to do any planning for this because this was last minute. Anyway, Aaron, watch us then. You need to watch.
Yeah, watch.
Right in the chat, Aaron. Here, let me text him that, and I'll help you monitor it. Amen. Oh. Still right in the chat on stream. Oh wait, no, he can't do it on StreamYard.
Oh, on YouTube, I sent him the YouTube link.
so we know what your thoughts are. There we go. But yeah, no, I mean, I said if Real Madrid's going to win against Barcelona,
I mean, they've had 5 straight games where they have either beaten or the last time they drew was like
I gave it a 1-0.
2019. Like last time that was the last time they actually drew. Like that Real Madrid didn't win. But after that, Real Madrid won convincingly like 4 straight times, and that was with Zinedine Zidane. So, and then with Ancelotti, there were even more. Like they were convincing in these wins. I was like, but when I saw Karim Benzema go down on Monday, I was like, oh no, this dude. Like,
here, mute my mic real quick.
Hold on.
Yes. Cash App or Apple Pay? Okay. Bye. Hold on. I mean, to be fair, my mom didn't know that I would be live. All right, I'm good.
Dude, for some reason, when I tried to mute you, it didn't work.
That's right. It likes me. Yeah. My mom did not know I was live, so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to retitle this stream the more disorganized stream with Oscar Montiel. God dang.
Yeah, this is.
I
should have texted my mom.
You have the technical difficulties, and I have the guest debacle.
Yeah, you do. I've noticed. My mom also calls me while I'm live. So, like last week with my stream with Duncan, she called me, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm live. I can't." She called me and said, "Can you get the door?" I'm like, "I'm live, right?" And she's like, "Oh shit, okay." And I'm hearing her outside my window say this, and then she comes in, and she hears I'm live, and she's still yelling. And I'm like, so, no, I here's the thing that all of our teams struggle with, whether it's Real Madrid, whether it's Washington, whether it's Dallas. They all have convincing wins. Oh my God, look at these guys, right? And then what do you see? They're when you get them to a playoff round, when you get them to La Liga, when you get them to any other kind of championship, they're not there. Real quick, I want to go back to I know this is your show, but you guys were commenting on Carson Wentz.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys aren't surrounding him with great weapons. I'm sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do that anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
He's eating most of the salary cap.
That's right. So again, Dallas, and it's like Dallas. It's like the owner. Who's the owner of? Oh yeah, Snyder and freaking Jones got together and we're like, listen, let's F up our teams because okay, all right, beer and nachos at Jerry's house. That's how he got Mike McCarthy, was beer and nachos. I'm not kidding. What did my journalism class want? Anyway, so here's the thing, right? With Carson Wentz,
my journalism class want.
Dude, I just had to do a bunch of catch-up work. And now, like, I'm on the teacher's bad sides, especially my Com 302 class. I'm, like, on her bad side.
What did you do?
Because
oh, wait, I forgot. I answered my own question. You're Jason. You get on everyone's bad side sometimes.
I do get on everyone's bad side. There's never a semester. No, actually, there was one semester, maybe two semesters where, like, I was on everyone's good side. And then, COVID hit. No, but anyway, it was just a lot, and so my work wasn't in, and then I got it in, and yeah. So, no, I did not ask her out like fucking Naeem did. Dude, she might go out with you. Might.
Keyword.
But might. Like his ex might give his balls back. Might. That's a never. But hey, Carson Wentz, he'll have a ball. Wow, Carson Wentz and not Naeem. Jeez. So anyway, but she's still gonna give you a bad grade. Anyway, my thought was with him eating most of the salary cap, you can't surround him with great weapons. Who do you have on your team? You got Antonio Gibson. Hey, he's the fumbler in chief on your team.
Basically.
You got who do you have on your front seven?
Offensive line or defense?
Defense. I'm sorry.
Chase Young, who's coming off of an injury. Montez Sweat, who's okay, but didn't play the end of the season because he had a family death
thing
in the family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, we'll wait and see. I don't know. Got to rebuild in the draft, and that's what I'm going to say in that Oliver's thing later today. Because I
mean, you guys got rid of J.D. McKissick.
No, we actually brought him back.
Oh, you brought him back? I didn't see that. What was that about?
You didn't watch my video, Mister.
I watch all your videos
except for the one that I dropped. I think it was Friday.
I did not. That's funny because I just checked your channel yesterday. So send me the video because I swear to God, because actually my haircut guy, who's also my brother's best friend, so he's like a family friend. He was talking about Real Madrid yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, I got this guy. I keep telling him to check you. I don't know if he does." So I'm like, "I got this guy. He covers Real Madrid. That's how I stay up to date on them." And I was like, "Let me go on his channel." And so I clicked on the view channel link, and then I clicked on not on uploads, but on videos.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I didn't see that J.D. McKissick came back. So you know what it was? Oh, it was in that weekly weekly review.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did see it, but maybe I was preoccupied with doing my work, so maybe I missed that. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, it's in that. I thought it was a solo J.D. McKissick video. So what was it that brought him? What was it? Was it that they were realized? Oh shit.
It was probably more of a him thing than a Washington thing because he basically got the same amount of money from Washington than what he was going to get from the Bills. So it's probably just a him thing. Him just trying to test out free agency.
Probably is, but the Bills seem like they're going to go further in the future than Washington. So why not stay with the Bills if you're J.D. McKissick?
I don't know. But
and they got Jamison
Crowder.
What Charter? Is that her name?
Crowder.
That's right, because I made a Steven Crowder joke, which is a political guy. And then they also acquired somebody else. Who they acquired last week?
It was that pass rusher, right?
Yeah, And I heard the name and I was like, huh.
Von Miller.
Yes, Von Miller. And Dallas wanted him. And I said, Dallas has no chance. And why would you get Von Miller when you have Micah Parsons?
No, it's just, remember, Micah Parsons, he's a do-it-all dude, but they need someone on the other side, especially with them not re-signing Randy Gregory.
Yeah. And I mean, D-Law. Look, thank God they have D-Law, but Dak is especially in trouble because
oh, dude, they got rid of Tyron Smith.
They did get rid of Tyron Smith.
I forgot who he signed with someone. I can't remember who though.
I don't remember who, but a lot of Cowboy fans are actually happy about that because I mean, after that injury that he had, I mean, he kept coming back and getting injured. So he became too injury prone, and number two, as at left tackle, he wasn't doing anything for us after I would say game 8, game 7. Really, the offensive line was not doing anything since game 6. And it all that's also one of the issues. So someone mentioned it yesterday to me. Dallas's defense became so predictable. You know why? Because the offense wasn't distracting other teams.
Basically.
And that's true. By the way, my neighbors are fucking loud, so
I don't hear anything.
Oh. So I hear them like right by my window. Like, dude, my window's like right there. So
I mean, my window is literally literally looking outside the main like. So I live off of like a main, like not a highway, but like one of the main streets in Woodbridge.
yeah.
Like there's times where I'm like asleep, and next thing you know, I hear a truck go blah. I'm like, what the heck?
I didn't know trucks made that sound.
No, you know how like when they like drop, when they either like when they have like a trailer like attached to them or something.
Oh, and it's like boom, boom.
Yeah, like
that's scary because I'll be like, ah! Like I went
no,
to Texas
dude,
with my family.
imagine that when you're asleep at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I'm in Washington. Boom! Ah! Boom! Ah! I remember going to Texas with my family. This was like when I was like 10, 11. And maybe I was like 9 or 10. And I remember we were in the Dodge Caravan. A Dodge Caravan. And my dad, I think, stopped.
Good old times when you used to have family vans.
Yeah. You still have them, actually.
No, we use it for business purposes. We don't use it for
Yeah, well, we only got that van because we were going to Texas and we were driving. So, we were all going to either sleep there for, because Texas from us is like a 22-hour drive. So, I mean, you're literally driving for like 2 days.
Ours is, 22 hours from Vegas
it's like
to Texas?
18 to it's like 18 to 20 something hours, yeah.
There's no way. You guys got to be closer because for us, it takes that same amount of time.
No, I'm not kidding.
Ours is
because it's like going to Mexico.
24 hours at the most for us. 24. That's if we stop. If it's like without stops, we can get there within like 20, 21 hours.
Yeah, my dad has this rule where here's the difference between my mom and my dad when traveling. My mom is, let's stop. I don't mind stretching. That's fine. And when we went to Mexico, we were coming back. She's like, well, we needed to fix our freaking car because those streets in Mexico were just absolute shit. So they fucked up our car.
No, yeah. That's
so
how it is
like, yeah. So like we had to go to this guy's house at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And he's fixing our tire. And it sounds like a gunshot when he's like, boom, boom, boom. And I feel so bad. I'm like, holy crap, these neighbors, we're like in a small town. We're like, dude, we're outside the border, like right outside of Mexicali, like right. I mean, like 5 minutes away from the border. Like you could see ICE right there with Donald Trump's picture and Joe Biden's. And, afterwards, we're driving again. I was like, we can stop for gas and snacks. I decided my body decided let's crap out all of the food you just ate. Like let's let it out. So pretty much but she's also like, oh, we can stretch again. My dad's like, no. If you got to go to the bathroom right now, go because I don't want to stop for another 3 hours or until we get there. So it's very different when we travel. It's a lot more strict. And with my stepmom, that bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, so you know what this dude did? Instead of texting me,
he wrote in the chat.
No, he wrote in the private chat.
That's why I wasn't seeing anything.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Thanks, Aaron. I meant the public chat. Wait, how does he write in the private chat? Oh, on StreamYard?
Yeah, huh?
I literally said not on StreamYard, Aaron. Hold on, let me say it in ways you understand. Okay. But anyway, so we were going to Texas. Or no, we were coming home from Texas, I remember. And I remember we were in the van. My dad stopped somewhere. He stopped by like a gas station or whatever, right? We're sitting in the van, and in the vans, it's a little quieter than if you're in a car, right? Because windows are bigger and
yeah,
we're all kind of sleeping in the back. I have a tendency with that when we pull over, I wake up. So we're sitting there, everything's fine, and all we hear is choo-choo! Choo-choo! And I'm like,
Train.
"Ah." My mom's like, calm down. It's just a train. I'm like, it's a big train. And but you didn't hear it come from the distance, like
Yeah.
slowly. It was just "Ah!" And it was really close to us. I'm like, mommy.
Dude, I hate so. I remember we used to every
That's
year,
football.
every Memorial Day weekend and every
Memorial Day.
Every Memorial Day and every Labor Day weekend, our family would like take trips to like South Carolina to Myrtle Beach.
South Carolina.
So I remember this one time. I don't know if my sister noticed it or not because she was always in charge of like looking for hotels and stuff like that. So I don't know if she noticed, but dude, the hotel rooms were like to get into the hotel rooms, there were like parking garages, dude. And all you hear all night is because I guess like they have like a motorcycle show or something like that. And all you hear is vroom, vroom, at like 2 a.m. I'm like, God dang. I told my sister, I'm like, never do this to me ever again.
I'm trying to see what to order.
Don't you usually get your Starbucks in the morning?
Yeah, but it's already like noon and I'm gonna get to class. I could get Starbucks.
What time is your class?
1. We have an hour.
Oh, okay.
So here,
I sometimes forget because I've been using my Windows and I've been splitting time between my Windows and my Mac the last couple of weeks.
why?
Oh, because apparently I don't have Adobe on my Mac and I do have it on my Windows and to fill out paperwork for my job.
Dude, wait, is it an online account or is it one of those can you sign in with your Adobe account?
Dude, I don't know. Like all I know is when I got this Windows computer, they gave me Adobe. They already had Adobe installed.
Yeah, but is it cloud services or?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, you know what you could do is you can get Ira, or you can actually create a portable copy of the app, copy it to a drive, and then load it onto your Mac.
Yeah, I have to download before I have to go to the job in Iowa. I have to get Microsoft 365. I haven't installed it yet.
Oh, dude, do that, but do it on Windows.
I have it on Windows.
No, I'm saying because when you get the app on the Mac, it'll have you sign in with your account. The thing is, when you download it on the app on the App Store on the Mac, it's not accessible when you pick the subscription you want. So for me,
what I'm gonna do? So since I'm a college student.
Oh, your school,
and they give us 365 for like a year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what if I'm doing 2 years? Fuck you, the second year?
You just renew it.
Oh, ours, well, I didn't ask for 365. I just asked for Microsoft Word. But ours, even then, you don't have to renew it. They just give it.
The state was a cheapskate with me for where I'm like, does it have already Microsoft 3? Does it already have Microsoft Word? No, the school provides it, so you can get 365 through them. I'm like, what? That was the only thing that they weren't willing to provide. Microsoft. Wow.
Here's the thing. I have a question for you. Should I get something to eat or should I get Starbucks?
Something to eat depending on what you're going to do for the rest of the day.
A lot of homework.
Okay, yeah, get something to eat then.
Yeah. Now, what am I getting?
I don't know what you're in the mood for.
I really want like one of those like Jersey Mike's or whatever, but do I really want to spend
$25, $30 on Jersey
one sandwich?
Oh my god, dude!
Even Capriotti's.
Like they're good. Like Jersey Mike's is good, but
It's great, but dude, they're large because you know me, I gotta go large. It's $18. $18.
Here is 20.
I was like, yeah. We had this talk. It's $2 off. But here's the thing. Add the fees. I'm spending like $25.
Yeah, here add the fees and plus a soda. It's $30.
Do they give you bottles or do they give you cans or do they give you fountains?
Bottle.
Yeah, I find it a waste of time to get a bottle. I just with a sandwich, with their sandwiches, I feel like I need a fountain drink. So even if I do have soda, I'll order it. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, McDonald's, Burger King. Well, you don't know Jack in the Box or Wendy's.
Well, you don't like Wendy's right now, right? Or you don't like Wendy's at all?
What? No, I like Wendy's. I get the Baconator if I get it.
Have you tried their honey hot chicken yet?
Honey what?
Honey
hot. The sandwich?
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it there on Uber Eats.
I got that like last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that.
They don't always update it here.
Oh my god! Let me tell you the meanest experience that I've experienced at work at a Taco Bell.
Real quick, is it Wendy's, McDonald's, or Burger King?
McDonald's.
All right. I always have to text people. Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King.
You texted me about carne asada fries. I'm like, dude, I don't
and you
know
never fucking answer. Oh yeah, and you're like, carne asada, we don't have them out here. You know what? I do want a big meal though.
Okay, then what gives you the biggest meal?
Probably Wendy's.
Oh. Wait, bigger than Burger King?
Well, it depends on what you get. All right. Continue with your story. So the meanest experience.
Oh my god! So we finished on Saturday, right? Because I had to go work Saturday, instead of Friday. So we finished the route, right? And we were near a Taco Bell, and like there was nothing else like nearby. So my cousin was like, "I'm hungry right now." I'm like, "Well, there's Taco Bell right there." So he was like, "You know what? Let's do it." Dude, the drive-through chick, I kid you not, was rude.
Oh no.
She was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Whoa."
Oh, was she?
I was like, attitude.
Holy shit.
I was
she
like,
was pissed.
I was like, yeah. I was like, "Can I get an order of number 6, which is the chalupa?" I was like, one order number 6 combo, please. What do you want to drink? And since my cousin was like, since I'm so used to him getting Coke, I was like, "Can I get Coke, please?" She's like, "Yeah." "Is that it?" I'm like, "No." "Can I get 3?" And I put in my order, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "What do you want to drink?" I was like, Baja Blast. And then my cousin was like, "You could have gotten me a Baja Blast." I'm like, "Let me see if I can change it real fast." And so when I asked her, I was like, "Hey, there's a Pepsi. The combo brings the Pepsi, but I want to change it to a Baja Blast." She was like, I already put the order in. It's too late." I was like, "Can you change it?" "No, I don't want to." Rude.
Wow.
Like, I told my cousin, I'm like, "It's not my fault. They do nothing. They don't do anything good in their life, and they have to work at a fast food restaurant."
Well. Let me apologize. Oh shit! You can say something about Washington, Dallas. That just caught me off guard.
It's like it's not my fault. Like, they got nothing better in their life to like serve Taco Bell burritos. I don't know. Like,
well, here's the thing. Maybe they just had a really bad day with customers. They had a bad day together. But either way, you don't treat a customer like that. Because, see, with rude people like that.
Because here's the thing. She like, she literally like at first she was like, I can't hear you, and I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. So I spoke louder, or at least a little bit loud, and dude, she was like yelling, like she was pissed. I was like, I'm like, yo, like,
You know who it was? It was Inas thinking it was Naeem and then realizing later on, like,
no, it was an African American chick, and plus it was in Maryland.
oh, they're always mean. I know I'm being a little racist, but that they are always mean. Always. You know what's funny is I had an African American gentleman, and I'm not trying to be racist. Let me not ban Oscar here. We're not being racist. We're just talking about our experiences. Okay. We were on our way to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, my mom's like, we're gonna hold on. Okay, at 12:30, I have half an hour to. I eat during class. I'm like, fuck you. Anyway, so okay, we're going to McDonald's. My mom's like, we can get up at 3 a.m. Dude, tell me why my brother decided I'm a pull an all-nighter. Tell me why we're calling and calling and calling. We're getting to his house. We're still calling him. My brother, we get in the gate. My brother has to literally jump in. Like, I think over a gate, I forget. And he has to go inside my brother's condo at the time. Like, he has to go knock like crazy. And I think he woke up Tino. I think he woke up his boyfriend or his roommate. I don't remember who he woke up. I'm trying not to say names. And we're waiting for like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. By the time we get on the I-15, it's like 4:30 in the morning. You know me. If I don't eat or I don't have something to eat, or if I don't have soda, coffee, donuts, food, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm already cursing. I'm screaming. I'm punching my mom's seat, and she's like, I want to smack the shit out of you. I'm like, you do it. I'll hit you back. I am mad. And so finally, we get to McDonald's. I'm like, great, we get breakfast. Fuck. This guy had the same attitude. What do you want? What do you? He's being a dick. My mom, bless her heart, goes. He's like, all right, just go to the window. And we're like, I look at my brother. My little brother. He looks at me like, I'm gonna go kill this motherfucker. I'm like, I'll fucking join you right now. Don't talk to my mom like that. I talk to my mom like that.
Hold on, I got a message. Oh wait, NFL notification. Ooh. Let's see if it's anything important. Oh.
No, it's one of those.
Matt Ryan, the choker, moved teams.
Matt Ryan. Why does he sound familiar? Matt Ryan.
The dude from the Falcons.
From the Falcons. That's right.
He was like I said, the Matt Ryan, the choker.
That's right. Okay. But anyway, let me finish this story. My mom, he's being a dick, and me and my brother are like, oh hell no. So finally, my mom goes, she's like, all right, you go to the window, thank you. And she goes, my mom to sass him back goes, you're welcome, and speeds the shit out of the car. And goes to the window, and we're like, that dude's gonna spit in our food. So my mom, after spending all that money and getting my fluffy hopes up, speeds the fuck out of the fucking drive-thru, and we leave. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck? Ah! And she's like, get to a gas station. Get 20 minutes later. I don't know how, Oscar. I was so mad. We spent $72 at a gas station.
That is so sad.
For snacks. That's how mad I was. I was like, no. My brothers thought, ooh, snacks. And I was like, ooh, snacks. And my brothers, I looked at my statements there. I'm like, yeah, you were expensive, but I was mad. Anyway, aside from me getting mad,
aside from me getting, because dude, I was mad when she was yelling at us for and it was for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, him too. He was just giving us that dick tone, and we're like, dude, we know you got a large dick. Stop using it. Anyway, let's get to football. This is like one of the weirdest. I don't know how you can make a podcast out of this.
I blame Aaron.
I blame Aaron, but then again, we got on and ladies and gentlemen, this is what we talk about on the phone. This is how our phone calls are literally laid out. We each go back and forth telling stories, or we interrupt each other with a story. We're literally because
Anyway,
we need 9. Anyway,
we talked a little bit about football.
no, but I wasn't done. Carson Wentz on your team, especially with Dallas and our situations, our 2 quarterbacks. Granted, Dak's better than Carson Wentz.
Yes,
Dak's
I
also an
agree with that.
underperformer.
And funny enough, Dak and what's his face, Carson, they came in the same draft.
They did 2016 because Dak took over in 2016 from Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
He was a 4th round pick. Dak plays like a 4th round pick, 5th round pick.
And Carson Wentz was a number 2 pick.
He was, and for a while he played like it. So and I mean, but look, both teams are gonna have trouble running the ball. Both teams are gonna have problems.
I mean, the offensive line for Washington, as long as again Antonio Gibson doesn't fumble the football.
See that's where it's too flat, and also, training camp is gonna give us this, and also preseason games. Is the chemistry between Antonio Gibson and Carson Wentz there? And again, I think they re-signed Cedric Wilson, or did they get rid of him?
No, he went to the Dolphins or something.
He went to the Dolphins because he also wants $100,000 for every game he tanks. So anyway, what I was saying before was, okay, you're gonna make CeeDee Lamb your number 2. Michael Gallup, you're gonna sign him for 5 years, $62 million or whatever.
No, CeeDee Lamb's now the number 1.
Oh, now the number 1.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, the number 1. Michael Gallup's the number 2. And at first I was like, you're gonna have Cedric Wilson. I'm not sure that we need Cedric Wilson there because Cedric Wilson's one dude who can drop the ball more than Naeem. Oh!
Well, I guess Noah Brown is okay. Number 3, Noah Brown.
Noah Brown is
another one that drops the ball.
And then you'll have what's his name, Dalton Schultz, the tight end, who also either drops the ball,
is good at catching touchdowns, but sometimes
not even then, because Dak has thrown a touchdown.
No, but like Dalton Schultz has had like 10 touchdowns this past season. He had like 10 touchdowns.
But they were, I guess, maybe because they were scattered so far apart. He's known for dropping the ball like 90% of the time. So I'm not impressed with Dallas's offensive line. Also, who are they going to replace Tyron Smith with? They can't even do anything in the draft, right? These teams, because
yes, they can. I mean, that's where they can get their next prospects.
Hold on. But in the draft, you can trade for a quarterback. You can do the right.
You can trade up and down. You can trade your picks up and down.
But that means you're adding more money to the salary cap, right? Or does the salary cap change?
I mean, unless you're the. I know last year there was a team that had like trouble where they didn't have enough money to sign their rookies. Can't remember who it was right now, but I guarantee you the Cowboys are not that organization where they have zero money. They got to do more shifting and sign their rookies to their deals. Can't remember what team was it? Oh my god!
But okay, so maybe my NFL knowledge is crap. But if you hit your salary cap right now in free agency, how is it that you can sign new prospects and new rookies and new this and new that?
Then you gotta release players, which the Dallas Cowboys did by trading away Amari Cooper. No, in hindsight, Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper.
Didn't Watson go to
he went to Cleveland Browns?
Cleveland, yeah. Which that's a good.
And here's the thing, he's getting more money because he got a new 5-year, $230 million contract.
$230 million. Oh, he's making more than my Dodgers' Freddie Freeman is. Way more. Probably like. Pro Bowler Johnny Hecker was released by the LA Rams, is what Aaron wants us to talk about. What's your thought on that?
Where is he?
He's telling me in the text message.
But it's in the chat on YouTube.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me send him an audio message. Oh, this thing's not gonna be. You are making Oscar mad. He's thrown a bottle in his room. I think he's being psycho. I mean, he already is. Oh. Being a Washington. Oh.
Yeah, because there's no comments here.
So he wants to talk about Johnny Hecker.
Whatever.
Isn't he a defensive player?
No, he's a punter. He's a
punter.
Yeah, he's a punter.
But he's a Pro Bowler. So what are your thoughts on him being released?
I mean, that means that the Rams are gonna probably want a younger punter then, less money. Maybe they're over their salary cap and they got. My thing is, with the Rams, they're so banking on Odell Beckham Jr. re-signing that
That's if his injury.
That they traded Robert Woods.
Yes, they did trade Robert Woods, and I said, "What are you doing? You're fucking crazy." Even Undisputed was like, "Why are you trading Woods?"
Yeah, because like Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, he got hurt, fine, but he got hurt in the Super Bowl, 6 or 7 months out before the next season starts. So who knows
if he's even going to be ready for Week 5 in the season?
Exactly.
And there's other players too that have like Michael Gallup. Is he even going to be ready? Apparently, because
that's another reason why Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't gotten traded, because because he got shoulder surgery. They're saying that he won't be ready until like June or July. So like the 49ers, like people who like the 49ers are shopping him, but teams are like, yeah, but he's not going to be ready until June or July, and that's saying if there aren't any setbacks. So no, thank you.
Hold on. Say that again?
No, like I was saying that Jimmy Garoppolo, he the reason why the 49ers haven't found a successful trade partner yet is because he has shoulder surgery. So like, and he won't be ready to go until like June or July.
So he needs to be able to trade, and teams are not going to take a gamble if he's not ready.
Yeah.
You know who they would take a gamble with if like Tom Brady was injured? They would take a gamble because they know, oh, it's Tom Brady, right?
That's another.
Jimmy G is Jimmy.
That's probably another person that I'm going to ban on my YouTube channel.
I like how I did a 2-minute spiel about Brady on my stream, and Donkey was all relevant. I'm like, dude, Tom Brady was becoming irrelevant in the news,
basically.
And he heard, oh crap, someone could actually, like, yes, Tom Brady, when you retire, your team has to find a new dude. I'm sorry, it's like
there were because the Buccaneers were in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes.
And I think Wendy's, get here quick so you can make me fall asleep faster. I think they probably wouldn't have offered him that money, that $230 million that the Browns did.
No.
By the way, where do the Browns have this money? They're kind of an irrelevant team.
Well, you see, they got rid of Odell Beckham Jr.
That's right.
They got rid of Jarvis Landry, but they got Amari Cooper, and then they just.
Oh. Okay. Now look, the Buffalo Bills are getting lethal.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, they came that close before Cincinnati beat them. That was a crazy game. No, the crazy game.
No, it was against the Chiefs.
It was against the Chiefs. No, the crazy game was that classic. Was it that one?
Yes, it was. The Chiefs.
That was incredible. The yardages. I remember we were texting each other on them. I'm like, whoa, what a game this is.
My thing is, I should have done a live stream for that game instead of. Don't get me wrong, the Rams 49ers game was decent.
That would have been a fun stream to do.
Yeah,
that would have been real good, because I mean that was when I still can't think back to a game that I saw that was like, whoa. Um, it was just that good of a game. By the way, I can hear your family.
Yeah, it's my grandma talking on the phone with someone.
Grandma, go downstairs. Go to your room.
No, that'll be even worse because remember, my room was literally.
Oh
right
yeah,
next
yeah.
to hers.
Grandma, go to your room. But no, I mean, look, Bills are getting lethal. The Rams releasing Hecker, yeah, you could be right. Maybe they're looking for
Someone younger.
someone younger. Dallas, they could replace their kicker and they don't have to pay him that much.
Yeah, they got rid of Greg Zerline.
Yeah. And I mean that's $2 million he was getting for effing up moments.
Yeah, Washington. I think they either because I'm so confused when they re-signed their kicker. I don't know what kicker they re-signed.
Yeah. I saw a name somewhere
Yeah,
that they had resigned, and I'm like, he's not clutch.
I mean,
You know who is clutch?
If they brought in Joey Sly, I mean, he's better than Dustin Hopkins.
He is. Is he better than Daniel Carlson? Because Carlson's clutch.
Yeah, but he's signed with the Raiders.
Yeah, the traders. So that automatically knocks him down.
Yo, I know that you're basically of like when the Raiders, if they win a Super Bowl, I know that you're moving out of Vegas here. Like we were like, I know.
I was actually thinking, I'm like, where am I going? Maybe Nashville.
Wow, the Titans.
No, I would just go there because it's real cheap. My friend's family they bought this huge ass house. He literally has the freaking basement downstairs. And dude, I could send you the video. When it was empty, it looks like an apartment minus like the kitchen. You put a kitchen in that shit, he's literally got a full apartment. I'm not even kidding. A 1-bedroom apartment downstairs. And it's huge. The rest of the house is giant too. And I'm like, dude, that must have been expensive as hell. He's like, no, dude, here it's real cheap. So Nashville.
Well, no one wants to go to Tennessee.
I'd go to Nashville.
They're not the 10 icy.
Oh. Oh. But I mean, I'm gonna get back. I'm tired.
10 icy.
10 icy. Ooh, an icy. That sounds good.
Oh my god.
Remember my dad and I went to go see Star Wars together by like just us two, and I think my stepmom was out for the weekend, so we were in peace. Thank God that bitch was gone. Anyway, so my dad's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want an icy
on top of you being a band geek. You're a Star Wars nerd too. Oof.
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars. Anyway, so we go, and my dad's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want an icy and some gummies. Do you want anything?" He's like, "No, I'm okay." Dude, that was like $15.
From where?
From the movies. For an icy.
$15?
Yeah. A large icy and the Lifesaver gummies. That are like the size of like the 7-Eleven bag. I'm not kidding.
$15?
$15. I was so sad.
How big was the drink?
It was a pretty big drink. It looked like a 7-Eleven large icy. No, actually smaller. A little bit.
Still not worth the price.
I was like, whoa. The gummies themselves are like $5.
I don't know why, but I'm not a big fan of ices just because
oh my god.
The soda and the thing like the ice.
Wait, hold on, mute me real quick because Uber's calling.
Can you mute yourself?
Hello. No, so you would. Yeah. And then once you get to the gate, it's yes, that's the one. So when you enter the complex, I'll see you here. Right, two lefts, and then another right. And it's the first corner house on.
Well, y'all, yeah. Yeah.
I got.
Jason, just unmute yourself when you're done. The treasures of going live, y'all. Yeah, Deshaun Watson going to the Cleveland Browns. I don't know. They got Amari Cooper, but they really shouldn't have gotten rid of Jarvis Landry. All I'm saying. Matt Ryan to the Colts. I guess.
I don't know about that move, bro. This Uber driver doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like, so I turn right on the west and go in here.
Yeah, I finally figured out, dude. So the Mac actually sets this up differently.
I told you.
No, like the mute buttons, because when I was trying to hit the mute button, it muted me. And then because it says Jason image, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe his mute button's right here.
No.
And I would hit the mute button and it would mute me. I'm like, what the heck? I can still hear you. I was like, hold on.
No.
So then I went up and I'm like, oh, here's his mute button. So then I muted.
Yeah. So hopefully I didn't give all my address directions away.
They're like, you find people. What did you say about Joe Biden?
Yeah! Say that to my face. I will. Joe Biden's a fucking corrupt piece of shit. You want me to say it faster, louder, huh? Come in my studio. I'll show you what I say.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you these clips. I'm excited to get back to politics because I'm ready to scream my ass off. And I've done a couple podcast episodes, but I'm like, I'm not excited when I'm on the podcast because it's just weird.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about before Uber. This dude who don't know what the hell he's doing called me.
John,
I literally am like,
we're talking about kickers and
oh, that's right. Yeah. Greg the Leg gone. Daniel Carlson, clutch, probably better than the guy Washington signed. Hold on.
oh my god.
Here, mute me real quick. Oh no,
Let me see. Matt Ryan, Colts. Oh, destination for Baker Mayfield. I don't know. No one wants the dude. I mean, unless Seattle wants him, but right now they're confident in Drew Lock, who was a 2019 draft pick. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see who's in the market for Baker Mayfield. I mean, I feel like that's the only viable option, to be honest. Baker Mayfield to Seattle. Zadarius Smith to the Vikings. Why? Just what? No. Zadarius Smith to the Vikings. You went to a potential good team in the Ravens. You had a deal locked there, and you retract it. That does not make sense. And to the Vikings, you go to Kirk Cousins choking butt? Really? I don't care for that move either. Oh man, this stream is a mess, y'all. Man, an hour and a half, and this stream has been a mess. Like no tomorrow.
okay. So I didn't realize I was muted this whole time.
You told me to mute you.
I didn't realize you did it that fast. I'm over here talking. So I was trying to say, Kirk Cousins wasn't that great in Washington. Goes to Minnesota. He ain't that clutch, and he's terrible in prime time. By the way,
you know what I find funny? So Case Keenum made himself a name in Minnesota, right? The Minneapolis Miracle. By the way, that is the only football game you'll literally hear Joe Buck scream at the top of his lungs. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. That is the only time you'll hear Joe Buck scream at the top of his lungs. Diggs! Y'all go check that out because that's like funny. That's very funny. But yeah. Jason, just unmute yourself because I muted you again.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He's literally like, I'm at this. I'm not gonna say my apartment number. Oh, there's your apartment. I'm like, you don't follow my instructions.
I swear, some Uber driver.
Like literally. Oh, so do I go here?
Because my grandma throws a hissy fit when the Uber drivers just leave the food out on the front and they don't give it to me by hand. Because at first I was like, you know what, no contact delivery, whatever. But my grandma doesn't seem to understand that. So I was like, you know what, just hand it to me. If I get COVID, I get COVID. Like, who cares? So
real
like,
quick, let me go get my food.
Yeah, go ahead. So that's why I do hand delivery, y'all, when I order Uber Eats, because my grandma likes to throw a hissy fit and she doesn't understand that. I didn't want people to give me COVID, but whatever. It is what it is. Jason went to go get his food. We're probably going to wrap up soon anyway because he's got class in half an hour. Eula's basically a stand-in for Aaron, who didn't tell me he was at a restaurant. Man, this will go as the most messiest episode of The Golden Truth. Jimmy G to Seattle, Aaron. But here's the thing. By the way, you misspelled his name. You spelled it Gummy. You spelled it Gummy, Aaron. I'm so done. I mean, I don't know if the 49ers would trade Jimmy G to a division rival though, Aaron. That's the thing. I don't know.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Aaron so finally got his act together and started writing in the chat. He said even though he spelled it wrong. he put Gummy G instead of Jimmy G.
He doesn't deserve to have his name spelled right, so give him a break. Gummy G. He's not that sweet, Aaron. Anyway, what did he say about Gummy G?
He said that the 49ers should trade him to the Seattle Seahawks, but I don't see that happening because they're divisional foes.
Yeah, well, I kind of do if they're desperate to let go of him.
Probably. I mean,
because
push comes to shove, if they can't find a trade partner and just do what every other team has done, like do what the Cleveland Browns did to Odell Beckham Jr., just release him.
Yeah,
like,
and especially if they release him, it's friendlier to other teams like Seattle. If Seattle wanted to go after him. By the way, this is how mad I get. I wanted a soda. Guess what I didn't get? A fucking soda.
I mean, don't you have your sodas in your mini fridge, though?
I got the combo for a reason. Because the soda's large.
Oh, I hate when they do that to me. When they forget something in my order. Oh, we're sorry. We're reporting in the Uber app.
Yeah, hold on. I am not tipping that fucking driver. I am not. Having to call me more than like twice just to... But I did get my Frosty.
I don't like their Frosties though. They're too hard to like sip.
They usually give you a spoon. And they should.
Anywho, let's wrap these conversations up because it's almost time for you to go to class anyway. So
and yeah, also I'm sorry my NFL knowledge isn't Aaron level.
Again, man, you saved me from him. Dude, this will go as the most unorganized stream in the history of Golden Truth. I'm telling you that right now. Episode 7.
I think you need to do an episode 7 redo.
Do I delete this one then?
Nah.
Nah.
Because you didn't even talk about the players you wanted to.
I mean, I did. Matt Ryan to the Colts. Don't think it's a good fit. Period.
Wasn't there another name?
Marcus Mariota to.
That's right.
I already discussed that with Aaron.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston back to the Saints. As long as he can stay healthy.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the problem. Is a lot of these players are not staying healthy, and they're injury prone. And bacon.
But here's the thing, Jameis Winston, he has been healthy. The only thing is that when he was with the Buccaneers, because this is the reason why he's not with the Buccaneers, because he was interception prone.
Mm-hmm.
He literally one season, he threw 35 touchdowns he threw for over 5,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, but he matched that 35 touchdowns with 30 interceptions.
Well, you know what they say, Oscar. You got to get intercepted. You can't just throw a touchdown.
But 30?
Right? Yeah.
But that's bad.
That's like, hey, you did get us 35 touchdowns, but because an interception can cost you a game. Ask the Raiders.
Exactly. Like, yeah. So like that's why like he was with the Saints when Drew Brees was around for like a year or two. I forgot how long it was. So then they give him the keys. He gets hurt. So they bring him back. So it's whatever. I mean, 28 million for 2 years. Okay. We'll see.
10 mil a
We'll see
year.
how that works. We'll see how that works. What other
I don't think
moves?
it's gonna work, but
Yeah. I mean, we already talked a little bit about Deshaun Watson. I mean, as long as they can get him a weapon outside of Amari Cooper.
yeah, you need to add a second guy to that lineup. So hopefully, maybe in their draft.
Yeah, and here's the thing: Deshaun Watson. The whole reason why, Houston kind of treated him badly, but also their offensive line was just terrible.
Yeah. After like 2016, 2017, whenever it was, they just went down real fast. They went downhill quicker than.
Yeah, because I remember like they were like when they got Deshaun Watson. Because I remember like they were like on the all-time high when like he actually like but like 24-0 against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs came back and scored 51.
Yeah. How do you give up a game like that to Patrick Mahomes? I mean, again, I respect him more than Tom Brady. But again, 24-3, and you're gonna give that up?
Let me see. What other moves?
Remember when the Falcons gave up? Isn't that one Matt Ryan?
Yeah, that's the one that led the
28-3, and then he. How does he feel that Tom Brady's back?
He's never been the same since.
Nope. I mean, when you give up a lead like that, how are you the same as the franchise quarterback after that? You're not. And that whole passive-aggressive post that he put about Tom Brady leaving, oh, yay. 7 minus 1, huh? Yeah. You lost to Brady. You literally were on the precipice of winning that whole thing. You cannot complain, Matt Ryan.
Well, here's the thing. They were up 28-3, I think, with like
4 minutes. No, 2
like
minutes.
6 or 7 minutes left.
Oh,
in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people think, oh, it's over. In football, a lot can happen in 6 to 7 minutes. Look at the Rams winning by penalties.
Look at the Chiefs. They literally were about to get knocked out by the Bills. 13 seconds. Boom. Field goal.
Boom,
Overtime.
field goal.
They won it.
Yeah. Which I said if they go to overtime. And they lost
they lost to the Bengals in overtime the following week, though. But whatever.
They did. But no, in that, no. They lost the coin toss. Remember against the Bills?
No, they won it. They won the coin toss.
What was the game when I thought they had lost it and then won the game?
No, they won the coin toss and then they just went down the field. What you're probably thinking of is the Chiefs won the coin toss again against the Bengals, and then they were on the precipice of scoring, but then the Bengals came away with an interception.
That's right. But also, didn't they forfeit the coin? They were like, nah.
I don't remember that at all. I don't know.
I'm probably confusing it. But yeah, I remember when they did go downfield. And I remember when they scored against the Bengals. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the Bengals just come up and...
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, man. I'm hoping that nothing comes up next Wednesday, next week, so that way I don't have to do another midday stream.
Well, Tuesday night, yeah. That's all of our hope, Oscar.
I was good to go. I was like, sweet, back to our normal time. Get a message. Yo, I need you to be in this live stream at 8:30. I'm like,
And I was perfectly fine. laying in my
sleeping
bed.
away,
No, I was on
listening.
the iPad because I answered you on the iPad. That's why I answered so fast because I was like, oh,
No, but you sounded like you were asleep though.
dude, because I was trying to like stay awake to do my homework. The iPad's literally sitting here, ready to go when I'm done, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so like, oh, I actually like the iPad was just sitting there. I was on my student app and I was going through the modules. I'm like, oh my god, someone please wake me up. And then all of a sudden I see the iPad go, "Do, do, 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 do." And I'm like, oh fuck, Oscar. Something's wrong in his. I'm like, he's gonna make me get on watch. And my hair's not done.
Who cares?
And my face looks all weird. And I'm like, just the little. It's just I haven't moisturized. And I mean, it doesn't look as odd as Tyler. But anyway,
Doesn't look as odd as Tyler. You're terrible. You're terrible.
You gotta have that dude on your stream. First off, I confronted him. I'm like, you never get on my streams anymore, Tyler. He's like, oh, I know. Maybe he's just tired of being made fun of.
Probably.
Or he's in shame. Oh, once we get a couple turnovers, if we get those turnovers, Washington, we're good. Washington have no chance. We've got the whole entire game.
By the way, fun fact: the draft is actually going to be held in Vegas this year.
How do you get tickets to go see the draft?
Go to NFL.com.
Okay. Dude, can you imagine if I did a live thing for both of us from the NFL draft? I bet you I would be bored, though, because if you're there...
No, but they have, like, events going on. Like,
oh.
Like, they probably, like...
During the whole draft when it's on TV?
Probably.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, if it takes about an hour between each player to be announced...
It doesn't take an hour, bro. Don't be exaggerative, man.
Oh, please. It's the NFL, dude.
It takes like 15 minutes.
15? No. At least 30. So within those 30 minutes between each player, normally on TV and on the radio and all of that, you'd hear like
commentators,
analysis, players, whatever. Come on. But while you're there, you don't have that. You're just sitting there. And I imagine...
Unfortunately, FedEx Field is because here's the thing: what teams do sometimes over the weekend, not on Thursday or Friday or anything, but on Saturdays they have like their own like parties.
Yeah.
So like they introduce like their first round pick, their second round pick, and they have like inside events like in autograph signings and things like that. I've never been, and well, Washington, they do it for free. They've always done it for free.
You can't.
But I've never.
When you're losers.
But I've never gone to like any of their events.
Why?
I don't know. Good question. I don't know why. Like, I guess it's because. Oh, I want to know why. Every single draft, it rains.
We're gonna do great this year. God, nope. I'm such an ass.
But I mean, that would be a cool vlog. You just going to the.
That would be awesome.
You can do a vlog, post it on your channel. Imagine the views.
Yeah, exactly, and it's sports.
When the Washington announced their pick, you're gonna be like, boo! Roger Goodell, boo!
Boo! Oh, he gets booed every year. It's so funny.
Man, if I knew... wait, but we're saving that up for the Super Bowl.
What?
Especially the meetup in Vegas. Especially if I have to go to Iowa a month later.
Oh, come on. Come out here.
Yeah, just for a day.
Nah, you could stay 3 days.
Yeah, but then how am I going to go to the Washington live party?
You're never going to go anyway.
You never know that. Do you know that for sure?
Oh, I know.
Oh, so 2020 didn't have one because of COVID.
Yep.
Last year, I think it was the same thing. Even though they had the vaccines, I don't know how. But this year, since they
they had the draft last year.
No, they had the draft, but like the draft parties were still like under like guidelines, and like they only like allowed like a limited crowd. But now, like I think they're just gonna allow like full on crowds or something. So, I mean, I could go this year.
Why not? If you get Aaron,
I'm scared. I'm scared if the railing falls on top of me. Athletics field.
Anyway, welcome you guys. What happened to Oscar? Is that your mom?
No, that's my grandma.
Oh, jeez. These fries are good.
I mean, what do you prefer, my grandma's background or Aaron at a restaurant with a bunch of noise and people, and most likely people? Because I told him off stream, I was like, dude, people make sure, because even though the video is going to be facing towards him, like the audio though, and audio, no, like I was like, you better ask your friends and your family if they're okay with their audio or their voices being heard.
Yep.
Anyways, let me see.
I'm always here to save the day.
Let me see if he commented other than the Gummy G or the Gummy G.
Gummy G.
Oh, okay. I mean, I covered everything. Basically, if it was just me and Aaron, it was basically gonna be like a 50-minute thing.
Yeah, but we had to talk about our families and
other
mean drive-through people.
Mean drive-through people. Naeem still having no balls. It's like
still
2 minutes was all we had.
Literally, I love how I was like, it's like this. No, he had a good pass rush. No, he's it. You need to cut that into a clip.
What I'm probably gonna do is create YouTube shorts of each minute. Or actually on YouTube, my question is, so on YouTube now there's options to create a sound, which is a short, or clip it. So my question is, what does the clip function do? Does it do the same thing as the create a sound, or is it something different that they added in?
I saw that and I was gonna ask you the same question.
Well, I guess we can experiment and see what actually is what it's.
I thought it was clip a part of a video.
Again, I don't know, but because I know that there was create a sound, which is just creating like a short, which is 60 seconds or less. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Which, by the way, as I was playing the video on my phone of you losing your mind with Carson Wentz, and I was screaming, and I did the short, all it recorded was you, and it didn't record me.
You know what's funny? I thought I was gonna yell at the top of my lungs with Real Madrid, and it didn't happen.
Again, when you expect a loss, you're just gonna Here's the thing: I don't expect the Golden Knights to get to the playoffs. If they do, I mean, then they can bring back all their guys, because the playoffs you can go over the salary cap if all you want. It's now that they make such a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Did they make any moves this year? Because I saw that their trade deadline was.
They did. So they tried trading Evgeny Dadonov, which they got from Ottawa just this last offseason. But the hockey guy that I watch, the hockey guy is literally his name. It's really popular. He in the hockey world, he was saying yesterday.
Such a generic name though.
Yeah, but when the thing is he's the guy who covers every single team, every game, every night, covers any news and rumors for any team, all their trades, all their free agency, all the scandals in every team.
So I'm guessing he's the Chad Sports of hockey, I'm guessing.
Yeah, except he doesn't like separate it into. It's just him.
Because I remember that's how Chad Sports I think got started. It was just at the beginning. What's the dude's name? Tom Downey.
Tom Downey.
And then little by little he kept on adding like people. Or they kept
does he own it or does someone else?
Good question. I don't know. But I know that
because it's a company. But no, he just one video you could look at. He usually does like the news of the day in the morning, like, hey, this guy went on waivers. Hey, this team is postponing games. Kucherov is this. Whatever. And then he'll do like maybe he'll do the he watches the games from like 3 Pacific onward, and then at night he'll do like 2 sets of reviews. So like let's say there's like a little bit of a break between like 6:30 and 7:30. He'll do like a review of like, all right, these are all the games for the this section, and then these are the evening games. Or he'll do like an entire like 50-minute video of all the games that night.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and it's like he watches them on like a couple TVs, the computer, and all kinds. And he's like, sometimes they score a goal at the same time.
I hate watching. I hated watching soccer and football at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's going to be good?
I
probably won't have to do that this year because the World Cup is going to be at the same time.
Yep.
So no real, I'll cover some of the games of the World Cup, but I won't cover all of them. That's just too much.
That would be awesome, though. You got to cover all the big moments, like who gets.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Cover the big games.
I still remember when Belgium and the U.S. went at it, and also
that was 2010, right?
No, that was 2014.
No, it was 2014. U.S. didn't make it. Oh wait, no, they didn't make it. 2018. Never mind.
2018. Yeah. And I heard it's going to be in 16 cities this year.
I have to double check that because I heard that someone wasn't too happy that it was in Qatar.
Yeah, so like I thought it was like the Olympics where it has like an opening ceremony and it's in one country, and
that's how it usually is.
Right, but it's like you have a whole village, and you know how you have Olympic Village and all the stadiums and all the like places are right there in the Olympic
Yeah,
Park?
that's how it is that's how it should be in the World Cup, unless they changed it for this year.
That's because that's what I had heard, that it was going to be just 16 cities across like.
No, usually so for 2018. I mean,
and real quick, I do have to go soon. So
yeah. I mean, in 2018 it was Russia. I mean, I can't remember what cities they played in Russia because I know it's 1 or 2 cities. Because I know Brazil 2014, they had 2 main cities where they played games. 2010, because I think South Africa is huge, they just picked that place. Yeah, and they just picked 2 stadiums within.
Yeah, it's like whoa. I remember that because I went to a summer camp and we were coming back with my dad and we started listening to the games on the radio.
I remember in
2010, if you remember, I mean, that was a time where like we didn't have a lot of streaming apps and all that.
Yeah, but 2010, I remember I literally said this, like the year that Spain won, because Spain won it that year. Mm-hmm. I was writing their coattails all the way through, even before the World Cup. I'm like, yeah, I'm cheering for Spain all the way. And like my uncle who lives in Connecticut was like, he's like, you're blinded. Like Spain ain't gonna win the World Cup. And this was like 6 months before. I'm like, yeah, they are. Lo and behold, they won the World Cup.
Yeah, and what did Enrique Iglesias say? If they win, I'll go skiing naked. And he did.
I did not know that. Anyways, wow. Again, Golden Truth episode.
Remember 7. When Argentina went to the final?
Yeah, and they didn't do anything. They let Germany win.
They let Germany trample them.
Hey man, but
when in Brazil, remember?
Oh my god, that was horrible. I felt
that.
bad.
What was it? 7-2. The crowd was like, "Woo!" That crowd was so quiet.
And like Netherlands, because I remember Netherlands dude, I could not stand Netherlands that World Cup. Like, they were too full of themselves. When Argentina knocked them out,
That was great. Did it remember in Uruguay, the guy Luis Suarez,
he bit someone.
he bit the guy from Italy, and it was like, what the why do you I'm hungry. How? They don't feed us in Uruguay. And
I remember
we did a
like,
staycation.
I remember they were doing like there was a joke running around because like he signed with Barcelona that year. So like they're like my brothers and like all the Barcelona fans are like, yeah, he's gonna bite Sergio Ramos.
I just remember we went to a staycation at the I think it's Paris or wherever we went, and we went to this Italian. We met some our family friends, basically my stepmom's friends. So my dad, basically, you know how husbands they don't have friends until their wives, you know. Anyway, so so we go to the Italian restaurant, and my dad goes, "Sorry for Luis Suarez." Oh yeah, thank you. And the guy is like, well, you know. I'm like, wow, Dad.
Anyway,
I do gotta get going because
let's end the stream, y'all. Again, I apologize. It's because Aaron keeps, dude, unintentionally or intentionally, he always messes up my streams. I love him to death, but no,
Aaron. Oh boy, why do you think I do my stream at night?
Huh?
Why do you think I do my stream at night? Because it's less likely he'll do something.
Well, I couldn't do it at night, remember? Because
I know.
YouTube collab. Anyways,
cross stream with Oliver. That would be insane.
Hold on. No, come back. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, alrighty, y'all. This was Golden Truth episode 7. Make sure you guys check it out on the replay or don't. I honestly don't care. I mean, this stream was just a huge mess.
Yeah, just like Washington and Dallas.
Yeah. But alrighty, y'all. We're out of here.